Hello, everybody. Today we are going to play Diablo 3. And Zach, who are you today?
I am McBiddies, the level 1 wizard currently.
You're almost completely naked. I don't see how. I get that you're in starting equipment, but I mean, like, my guy has a belt tunic-y thing.
Dude, in any MMO, this is like max level armor, let me tell you.
I mean, that is true. I mean, if you're a female in any sort of RPG, the less armor you have, the more armored you are.
Dude, I mean, there's only like 2 places you can get hit if you're a female.
That is true.
You gotta make sure you defend them.
One of them is the knee, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let's start this game up, and then Zach can comment on it, because I know he probably has stuff to say.
I have way too much to say about this game.
Just watch this epic cutscene.
So fantastic.
I must say, it's gonna be epic.
Blizzard cutscenes, even if I hate the game, I have no interest in WoW, but I love every WoW cutscene they've ever put out.
Indeed.
Oh, do you have your respective backstory and I have mine?
I was unaware that we had different backstories. By the way, I'm completely blind on this. I mean, Zach's played before.
I've played through the entire game. No, yeah, I have my own cutscene right now. It's the female sorcerer, or wizard cutscene.
Until I was rescued by survivors who had joined together to rid the world of the creatures of hell. They saw in me.
Weird though,
the
the story that Blizzard said she had is actually slightly different than this.
They forged me.
But this was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Now, I am ready.
This cutscene is like, they trained me to be super good at killing stuff, and like he has no equipment.
And the dead have risen in its wake.
They trained me, but they were kind of cheap.
I will send them back to their
They
graves.
gave me $5 and sent me to the nearest Home Depot.
Once I was hunted.
Is your cutscene done? Mine just finished.
I am the hunter.
There we go. Plus, in the cutscene, he has a hood, a cloak, and 2 crossbows, and I'm pretty sure he only has one yeah, he only has one right here.
They took it away. It was just for training.
He dropped it. My quest is complete. I can drop it now.
Oh, it only shows our gamer tag, I guess. It doesn't show the name.
What is this?
It's disappointing.
Swagissimo of the Yellow Pirates will not stand for this. Maybe it's because you're on my friends list.
That might be it.
Prophecy sent me in search of the star that fell on this land.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one.
My story is the typical old prophecy sent me here, so I'm gonna do what the prophecy said.
I think my guy was like, I'm a hunter, I have to hunt stuff now.
So each kind of character in this game has their own different mechanic on how energy functions. But basically, my person, there's not really mana in this game because the Blizzard felt that was an outdated kind of system. My person uses arcane power, which regenerates very quickly and naturally, and as I have items, I get more of it.
That sounds like mana.
No, it's much more, you can't, like, there's no arcane potions.
Ooh, stash.
Because they wanted to do away with, like, mana potions and stuff like that.
Let's go in the slaughtered calf inn, talk to this lady.
Leah, is it? Rumford said that you survived the Fallen Star's impact.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia.
Pay no attention to my Harry Potter fanatic friend.
Become more formidable.
This is killing business.
You have a new skill category. Okay. What does this new skill do? Impale. Throw a knife that can impale enemies. But I'm an archer. Why would I do that?
You're a demon hunter, you're not really an archer.
Well, I know, but I'm like ranged. What are you doing?
Woo!
How are these people not dead?
Dude, you gotta talk to Leia.
I just did talk to Leia.
Dude, gotta talk to her again.
God damn it.
Dude, gotta get those digits, bruh.
Alright, let's go. She told me I could touch her butt if we just go to the cemetery and find her a dead body to have sex with. Anyway. Talk to Captain Rumford at the gate. Ooh, this guy has a thingy over his head. It's probably to tell me that he's an artisan. That's cool. So, why don't you give why you dislike this game?
Okay.
I admire
Yeah.
you. Well, I have.
They're attacking the barricade.
All right. There's a lot of reasons why this game is a little disappointing. Given it's better than it was, this is wildly better than it was at launch. I cannot stress that enough. When I played this game at launch, there were so many like disgusting amounts of just server issues. You didn't deal with that because I don't even think you really attempt to play it at that time.
I didn't play until after I heard that the server issues were resolved mostly, and even then, for those of you watching, despite the fact that I played through Torchlight 2 and had the best time playing through that, I absolutely despise this type of RPG. Zach loves them, but I hate them.
I love them to death because Diablo 1 and 2 are my all-time favorite PC games.
I went all the way through, beat the first boss. I beat the first act or whatever of this game.
Yep.
The skeleton thing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stopped because I was not having a good time. People are probably questioning me. Why are you doing Let's Play? Because it would be funny to whine about.
Here's the thing. This game isn't necessarily a bad game. They just took a lot of choices that are not really good from a player-based perspective, but they were more of marketing decisions that I assume Activision had a large role in. Basically, what largely ruins this game for me is, first off, the always online requirement. This game and a lot of action RPGs generally are single-player based, and making this having a forced online requirement just seems a little odd. But the inclusion of a real money auction house, it's like, I don't find it exciting or interesting to find loot when I know that I can just go to the auction house and buy the best loot for 5 or whatever coins. So I always know what's coming up next. And now, a lot of people will argue, just don't use the auction house, who needs it? But that's like, I don't know, playing an RTS game and having a really powerful unit and just not using them because they're powerful. You don't do that.
I see, interesting.
The option is there, and so people are going to utilize that. Also, Blizzard promised PvP in this game, and they delivered upon that only very lightly. They kept putting off releasing it because they said, it wouldn't be balanced or wouldn't be exciting. They had originally this cool little arena-based thing that looked pretty neat. But,
this reddish thing over here. Oh, there's a cellar.
But they completely scrapped that. They basically rehashed like a graveyard area in the game. They're like, here's your PvP, go.
Disappointing. I'm being attacked.
Yeah. And it's really far from balanced, which is a no-no.
Interesting.
Diablo really isn't the kind of game that PvP works in.
Then why are people upset that they just didn't put it in if it wasn't going to work anyway?
So they figured if anyone could make it work, it'd be Blizzard.
Good sir, you have never actually played. You've played like 5 minutes of World of Warcraft. Let me tell you, from my experience with Blizzard, they can't really do PvP work. And it's not really their fault. I don't blame them. It's because everybody whines no matter what they do.
Let's see, my other issues with this game. It's cartoony. This game is cartoony compared to, say, what do you call it? Diablo 2 or 1. Diablo 1 was incredibly dark and gory, which was fantastic because, I mean, if it's a game where you're going to be fighting Satan, might as well be.
King's gone mad.
This game,
Executing anyone his paranoid
it looks way too fruity.
I don't know, I mean, Torchlight 2 was fruity.
But Torchlight 2 had established itself that way. It's not trying to be dark. This is trying to be dark.
Diablo himself once walked this place.
Oh, your woman was saying something. I can't get over the comparison between your character and mine, because like when I shoot my crossbow and I hit someone, I feel like I'm hitting them and there's weight to it. When I look at you, I see like a kid with like a handful of peas just chucking people.
Oh, you know what I also don't like about this game that they do?
Ooh, dagger. What?
It's they have all gold that you have on your account is global to all your characters.
I'm just kind of dumb.
So this character that I just started, I have 250,000 gold right now.
That's a little bit silly.
So, level 1 character, and if I just want to buy loot, I can do it. I have no issues getting money because of the sheer amount that I have, because I have 2 like level 40 characters. Oh, treasure goblin, kill him quick.
I've been trying to. What are you talking about? Tony's taking all the loot. That's ridiculous.
Actually, both you and me have unique loot.
Oh, okay.
It's Borderlands style.
Ah, good.
Also, what I find kind of dumb.
That's not Borderlands style. Borderlands doesn't have unique loot.
Borderlands 2 does. Wait, does it not? Oh, never mind.
No.
I was thinking, oh, that was right. People were complaining about that.
I was thinking about, like, Torchlight.
Torchlight 2. That's what I was thinking of. Also, here's what's kind of lame. Basically,
with stats.
The items are, or every single attack you have is based pretty much entirely on your weapon damage. And it's like, it would make sense. Like, I should have more benefits going with a wand or something like that. That's not really the case. If I have a dagger that just does more attack damage than another weapon,
so
I'm gonna use
as a ranged guy, I can just go up and beat this guy with my mace.
Pretty much.
I don't know, because it's telling me I can't do that.
My hatred
Oh, really?
is too low.
Oh, I think you're limited in that regard.
Yeah, it's telling me I can't do that.
Also, items sell back for like nothing. I just sold my entire inventory worth of things and I got 2 gold apiece for them.
Oh yeah, I should probably get back to base. I was killing some people.
Dude, alright.
My hatred is too low.
Dude, us and Leia are gonna go search in that cathedral, bruh.
Dude, wait up. I gotta get back to New Tristram. Sell my stuffles. Okay, so this guy's an artisan. Is that like... No, that's a crafting store. Where's like the item guy?
I've
Oh, there he
found
is.
some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
This guy's really creepy. I found some interesting Scoobies in the thing.
He's actually one of like the better shopkeepers, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay then, let's do this.
Here.
Go to the old Tristram gate. Whatever you say, bro. Well, let's go. We gotta get to the gate.
Here, let me open the gate.
Alright.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died.
Just buying some equipment.
I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
With my disgusting amounts of money.
I'm told he was a
Dude, you
great
stole Leia
warrior
from me? What a
who was
butt.
lost when Tristram fell to the
Dude, I thought she was my woman.
She chose to come willingly here. I didn't do nothing.
Look, a hidden cellar. Follow me.
I think there was more to your mother than you know.
People said she was a witch.
Your voice is kind of aggravating.
Leia?
No, not Leia. Your character.
It's not that bad. It's no witch doctor.
You should have played the witch doctor.
I have spent so much time playing the Witch Doctor. I'm done with that.
I suspected what was lurking
Come on, this
within
voice
his
can't be
troubled
that
heart.
terrible.
I
Hoo
consoled
ha!
him as
We
best
must
I
go.
could.
Hoo ha!
Regardless, wherever he's headed,
It's
hell will
just
surely
so
follow in his wake.
gross.
The shadows close
don't
in on
like the
Tristram
voice
once
acting
again. But
very
like
much.
Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Go to the cathedral. And that's strange, because Blizzard usually does really good voice acting. This is kind of shitty.
I like your character's voice acting.
My guy's pretty good. He sounds exactly what I would expect this guy to look like. I picked him solely upon the fact that his name was Demon Hunter, which is like the greatest thing in Warcraft 3 ever.
My character's backstory, as far as I'm aware, is I was sort of like a mage's apprentice, and I was sort of careless and stuff like that, and just, I don't know, cared more about fooling around than actual magic. So I guess my voice kind of...
No wonder she was half naked.
Oh.
Okay, so I got another spell. I should probably... Oh man, I made a thing on the floor. It slows people, I guess. What does this do? Slows enemies. Gee whiz, I can't wait to, like, not, use that. I think this is going to be like Torchlight 2, where I played through the whole game with one ability.
This game actually doesn't allow you to do that, or to really level up your abilities, in the sense that you can't allocate skill points at all. They thought
Really?
that was... Yep, they completely removed that.
Like, they were recommending me to pick things, and I just did it blindly. I didn't know I had to do that.
You do not have a choice.
Then what's the point of them forcing me to put the skill point in?
Once you hit a certain level, and this is another one of my legitimate complaints with the game, is, you know how, like, in Torchlight you can choose, alright, I want to put points in intelligence because I want more mana, or alright, I can put points in this because I want want more health. They completely removed that. It is no more. Like, you are limited by your level to what ability you can get, and once you hit, it's level 6, you're allowed to get runes. Runes augment your abilities so that they can do special things, like maybe you'll shoot exploding arrows instead of regular arrows or stuff like that. But most of the choices are just, once you hit a certain level, it's just better to choose the next one. Plain and simple.
Interesting.
Also, this game is randomly generated, but only to a certain extent. Like, this area feels completely familiar to me because I've done it 4 times. We're in, like, Torchlight. Every area we went to, even if it was the same basic structure, felt different.
Dude, loose stone, gotta get those thick boots in there, you know?
Yeah.
That's totally what happens. Who are these 2 people who see a fountain of blood in like a zombie-infested church and are like, you know what, I'm just gonna shove my face in there and just drink it. Just right now.
Do drugs, children.
No shit. Did you ever see that drug PSA? It's like really old. From the 80s or 90s. It was... Shit, my mind went blank when I saw this giant, like, marshmallow monster attacking.
Yeah.
It was Pee-wee from Pee-wee's Playhouse. He was like, "This is crack. Don't do it.
Require aid."
Oh god, I require aid.
Oh, you know what reminds me of that is, like, you wouldn't download a car commercials. There's actually, like CAD models of cars are becoming much more readily available now.
Interesting.
What's your crossbow, by the way?
I don't have a crossbow. I have a,
How much damage does it deal?
like 10.5.
Oh, never mind. Mine isn't as good.
It also does poison damage.
Oh, mine is not nearly that good.
It's a magic bow. This magic automatically causes poison.
No, Blizzard, when they were originally planning for this game, they planned that you would go around and you'd find runes, and then runes you could use or equip on top of your abilities to give them special, like, powers. Like, you could have an explosive rune, and, like, you could do a flip, and maybe, you know, it'd explode when you flip, or, like, it'd leave a trail of fire, and I was like, oh, that's awesome, Blizzard. And they're like, and we removed it because when you didn't find runes enough, it felt stupid. And I was like, oh, please.
I find it amusing, I think I told you this before, that the main... Ooh, I found a scroll thing.
And I'm...
Yeah, I don't want to listen to it.
I
find it amusing that the forum for this game, the main thing on the forum is titled 68 Reasons Why This Game Sucks.
Yeah.
And one of them, which I did follow up and look up, apparently there's some guy, what's his name, Jay Williams.
He left.
Yeah, they said he left halfway through, which ruined the game. I thought you might know more about that.
He didn't... Alright, here's what happened. He didn't leave halfway through, he actually left pretty recently, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that, so don't cite me. But, basically, again, this is only to my knowledge, he left towards the end of the project. And he was the creative director or something along those lines. And he left to go work on another project within Blizzard, which they haven't announced yet. It might be their new Titan MMO.
Probably. It might have been the card game they just released.
It's entirely possible.
Which I haven't yet played. I'll have to get around
I
to
don't really
that.
care about.
I'm entitled to play everything Blizzard makes. It's like a blood deficiency. If I don't do it, I die.
I don't know.
I have no idea how to cure it. It's unfortunate.
Like, alright, so here's the thing though. Like, Diablo 2, compared to this, was great because there was so much more freedom in how you could build your characters. If you wanted to just max out one ability and just use it the whole game, you could, and there was nothing wrong with that. In this game, they're like, we didn't want people doing that.
Free thought? What is this?
But...
Not EA?
It's also like, PvP isn't skill-based in this game. It's entirely gear-based.
Oh, so like Borderlands.
Or Dark Souls to some extent. Except Dark Souls is kind of skill-based. And also, I mean, loot, there's so much loot in this game, but it does not sell. Are you ready?
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Uninteresting cutscene part 1. Go.
Oh, minions, stay back. Back. May this wedge home. The Skeleton King.
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon
Voice acting is pretty cool.
as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones.
I don't understand. If they want him dead, why didn't they just, like, push him into that big hole? Then he would have died, like, instantly.
And I love how they immediately rush to us and completely ignore him.
I know he gave us a direct order, but this naked woman is just so naked. I must attack her. Oh man, bro, that was so hard.
Oh, thank you, but why? It is
This game,
wonderful to hear that
I
you
wish I could play this on a higher
fear the
difficulty,
worst.
but I can't.
I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
I do know who this guy is.
Yep.
It's that really old guy from the other games, I think.
Mm-hmm. Deckard Cain. He was in Diablo 1 and 2, and he was kind of your main mentor. He was also the item identifier.
That I would save her uncle, Deckard Cain. When I found him, he was facing the Skeleton King.
No, he wasn't.
And now, this abomination
He ran
my
away.
path to the fallen star.
Deckard Cain?
He didn't face the Skeleton King, he ran away. That's not the same as facing him. And that'll be episode 1 after that cutscene that immediately just contradicted itself. See you guys next time.